Hello from Florida. I'm John.
Hello, I'm Nancy.
And we are Jane and Travels. We thought we'd give you guys an impromptu update on our first week down here in Florida.
Yeah, first week.
It seems like a lot longer, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. We got our new Mickey shirts on. I like
right.
your shirt, John.
Children bought this for our retirement, and it wants to show the back of it.
Oh, the back, sure. I'll stand up and show the back. There it is.
So that was really nice. We've been wearing these in the park.
Yeah.
So to recap and from where we left off last time, we drove down. We talked to a lot of you on our live driving down through an ice storm. Remember that?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Finally reached Florida, and that was on the 27th we left.
Yep.
Finally reached Florida on the 29th, 3 days earlier than scheduled.
Yeah.
So we ended up having to get a hotel for 3 nights. And our second live was from the hotel, right? The Club Sevilla, which was very nice.
Well, second live, right, because the first one was from the road, right?
And then we made it into, we've checked into this condo that you can, well, if you can see it. Actually, I probably should see if I can show that real quickly. Let me see. Nice little condo at Windsor. I have to find the thing. We'll skip that for now. So we finally got into condo on the 1st. Mm-hmm. Our kids joined us the evening of the 1st. We picked them up at the airport, and they're staying with us now until
the 15th. Well,
today's Sunday, right? So it'll be next Saturday, the 15th. And so far, we've done a lot in the first week.
Oh my gosh, we've done a ton in the first week. We've been busy, putting in 20,000 steps per day.
Yes, we're very pleased with our steps.
Yeah.
18, biggest was yesterday.
Yeah.
Was 23,000.
Yeah.
And we've been averaging about 18,000 per day.
Yeah.
So that's good for us. We won't keep that up after this week when the parks are done.
No.
But that's so. Before we go into what we've been up to since the 1st, let's just take a peek at the chat here. Welcome in, Meg. Thank you for joining us. And there's Tommy Dodson.
Hey, Tommy.
Welcome in, Tommy. I forget where you're from, Meg. I know Tommy's down south. We're getting 80 degrees here in Florida.
Either she's from Connecticut or Virginia. Let's see if I guessed right. I'm not sure.
William the Unknown, shout out. Thank you for coming in.
The Unknown, shout out. Hello.
And what are the temperatures and weather? We called back home quite a bit today because up in southern New Hampshire, we're getting sleet.
Yeah.
Everything's covered in ice.
Yeah, it's bad weather.
And we're enjoying this.
We're glad we made the decision to come to Florida.
Najuma, thank you for coming in, Najuma.
Yeah, New York's getting some bad weather as well.
I wonder, Najuma, you getting sleet up there too? And then cruising scene, thank you for coming in.
Cruising scene, hello.
You had quite a talk with them on the way down.
Oh, yeah. We had a conversation about what we used to do for work. I think she was a teacher's assistant. So I believe, if I remember correctly.
Welcome in, Paul Vines.
Hi, Paul.
Thank you for joining us. And we usually come up when we're home at 4 o'clock on Sundays. We're not sure still what our schedule is.
Yeah.
We'd hope to get back on the schedule. We can have Tanisha come back on with her national day observances. That was our son that just walked by.
Yeah, son Johnny.
Meg's in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So she must be getting fairly warm weather too.
Oh, okay. I've been reading a book about Clarksville, Georgia. It's very interesting. I keep thinking how I want to visit Georgia.
Yeah, we're debating. One of our plans is, do we leave a week or two early from Florida and stop in the Georgia area on the way home at the end of March?
I think it's Clarkstown. The book is really good. It's called Outcasts. It's a really good book.
The June is not getting any bad weather.
Oh, well, that's
just
good.
Cloudy right now.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
All right, so we checked through a couple of pictures up here. So we did our little journey down and missed the Buc-ee's in St. Augustine.
Yes, we did.
But we did catch the one in
I think we said
Daytona.
it wrong. I thought we missed the one in Daytona and caught the
No,
one
we
in St.
got the one in
Augustine.
Daytona.
Oh, okay. I had that reversed. Okay.
Yeah, and we just wanted to check it out. It's quite the store. It's quite the variety. Here's that we got one of the packages of beaver nuggets.
Should I get them?
Yeah, you have the package.
I have the package. I'll go get them.
Which we're hoping to get when the kids get together. We're hoping to sit down and do a taste test and see what our opinions are on it. So that's what it looks like, an oversized bag of sugar pops.
Yeah, they do look like sugar pops. I think I'll like them, but Oh, they taste like sugar pops. I like them. Yeah, here is a bag of. I thought they were going to be more like caramel corn, but they look more like sugar pops.
Held up there.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's our Bucky's.
Even though most people probably have seen it.
Yeah, so we're going to have a taste testing with our kids. See who likes these.
Meg said she'll have to read that book. We'll look that book up. That you're talking about.
Oh, is it real? I'll go get it. I'll show
Okay.
it.
So now she's going to show you the book. So our daughter is trying to get sun. This is supposed to be the hottest day of the week. I think it's supposed to reach 82.
Yeah, I think it's Clarksville, Georgia. It's about.
We just sold the thing up.
This
there,
is the book. It's called Outcasts United, and it takes place in Georgia, and it talks about. Let me see. Talks about the refugees, Clarkston. Yes. It's about an American-educated Jordanian woman who starts a youth soccer team to unify Clarkson's refugee children. Really good book.
The cruises, he says, text me from my phone. We're bringing our cat and bird to our son's house before we head to Galveston on Tuesday for our cruise on Wednesday. Now, how are you finding the cruise? I'm hearing so many things in the news now with these cruises and the cruise lines canceling. It sounds like yours has not been affected yet. Okay, so we stopped at Orlando, picked up a couple, Daytona, and picked up a
about
couple
puppies.
things,
We
right?
got a really good cup of coffee there too. We didn't get any food. We forgot about the food.
Well, there's a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
You
that's
had it in your
I
hand.
had it in my hand. That was a really good cup of coffee. I liked it very much. Oh yeah, I was holding it. That and the Bucky's. What are they called? Beaver nuggets. Yeah.
Even nuggets. So what we did the day our kids got here, like I said, we checked into the Windsor
Hills.
Hills, and we did it through an Airbnb, right? Airbnb,
Yeah, well, yes.
I think that's what
Yes.
we booked it through.
Yes.
So we have for 1 month from the 1st to the 29th, if anyone's driving by.
It's quite a spacious place. I mean, we've got 3 bedrooms. You could fit how many people in here? You got 2 twin beds
right.
and 2 huge double.
2 queen beds.
2 queen beds.
2 separate bedrooms,
Yeah.
and then twin beds in a 3rd bedroom.
Yeah, it's pretty spacious here. Very, very nice with a washer and dryer. It's great.
Yeah, we got it for because the kids were coming. It's actually too big for us.
Oh yeah, it's too big for 2 people.
But we didn't want to. I was going to move out the day after and find another place, but it was too much going on after driving the kids to the airport. So we're going to stay here we got it for a month. Stay here an extra 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we got to find our next place. We're going to be homeless. So anyone knows what place we can rent down here? Let us
I know it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, we'll luck out and find a nice time-sharing unit to rent, like we did with the Seville.
Right.
That was really nice.
Welcome in, Brian, NASCAR fan 22.
Hi,
Our newest
Brian.
mod. Thank you for coming in. Right. So I don't know if see if I can figure this out real quick. Settings. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Nats camera. Let's see if I switch this camera to this camera, and then I go like this. Okay, so this is a little thing we got over here. So there's 1 bedroom, if you can see it, with the twin beds. You can see an unmade twin bed is the living room.
We haven't made our beds.
That's the living room. To the right, left there, that door there is a balcony outside.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a queen bed there.
I actually went outside, I think 2
Kitchen
nights
behind
ago,
us.
and I saw Pluto. I'm not Pluto. I'm sorry, Neptune.
Okay, I'm waiting for someone to say, you mean the character? And there's the other bed down the hallway there.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I like looking up in the night sky to see what planets are visible to the naked eye. And I looked it up, and they said Neptune was. So I took a picture of it. It turned out to be like blue.
Yeah,
Cool
almost
picture.
like a satellite,
Yeah.
or like you said, the space station.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought maybe it was a space station. Then when I looked it up, they said Neptune was visible. Yeah.
Tommy says, new channel, J&N Homeless Tour of Florida. Might be a different way to see
Hey.
Florida. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
really.
Welcome in, Cheryl and Ed. Thank
We
you for
might do
joining
it
us.
lives from the back seat of our car.
That's right. I know. That we could do nowadays, right?
Hmm.
So I guess I showed you the pictures. That's the outside of the unit. If there's lots of these developments in the area.
Yeah, it's just amazing, the real estate around here, how quickly these homes are going for sale. I mean,
We're sitting right there, in case you wonder. Yeah, our kids have been interested in possibly looking at real estate, which would work out for us in the long run. But they actually hooked up some meetings for showings, and the day before, the places are selling above
Asking price, yeah. Yeah, it's
So-
amazing,
It's still a hopping market down here.
right?
So we're in here, and the great thing I like about any place is, well, the washer dryer is very handy,
Oh, I
as it
love
turns out, and
Yeah.
the full refrigerator.
And we're so close to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. And they have live entertainment here. Well, on the weekends, they had a solo guitarist. He was really good.
Yes, they had that. They had a DJ one night,
Yeah.
but we think they're just playing Friday, Saturday, and
Yeah.
Sundays, right?
Right. The pool is really nice. It's not very deep. It's the most 4 feet, but it's warm, and the hot tub is nice. Pretty powerful jets, though. The hot tubs will blast you out if you lean into those jets.
Okay. Hey, Kat, a new.
What?
I didn't know you put out a new video.
She did.
I'll have to check it out. I don't remember seeing that in the notifications. Brian says, I went to the Providence Friars College men's basketball game yesterday against St. John's Red Storm yesterday. That must have been a fun game. I don't know if it's still Big East or not. That used to be a Big East rivalry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, as you all know, the marathon here is down here. I don't know if anybody knows anybody that's running in the marathon in Disney World, but I think today's the last day, right?
Yeah, we were trying to, my daughter, we were letting lay out the parks. And
Yeah.
we're trying to do it. They had the 5K on Thursday, the 10K on Friday,
Mhm.
half marathon yesterday, and the full marathon today.
Yeah, we're seeing people walk around the parks with their beautiful medals. Quite a nice medal they're getting.
But we didn't realize the crowds were pulling. You know, you
No.
wouldn't think.
And it did interfere with us, touring any of the resorts. They
Right.
won't let you park there.
Yeah, one of our big things, as we mentioned before, is we like to resort hop.
Yeah, we really do like to do that.
And usually all you have to do is order something or just come in and tell them you have a dinner reservation or something like that. And now they were very strict this weekend. And we're hoping it's just because of this weekend. They would not let us through the gate
No,
unless we had an official restaurant reservation or a
Parking.
staying at the hotel,
yeah,
right?
if you're a resident, a guest at the hotel.
You couldn't come in
You
just to
couldn't
pick
come
up
in
a snack or do
no.
something like that.
No.
So we hope.
But we did get to tour the new hotel, which was the Riviera. But we did that because we went on the Skyline. You didn't have to park because you can.
Well, that was
hop
because
on the
that was
Skyline,
because
right?
they had the same rule, but we had done it very early in the week before the marathon people were coming in. So they did let us in, and that was a lot of fun, just riding the Skyline.
Yeah, the Skyline was fun.
It's just like a ride
It's an
itself.
enclosed gondola. However.
Right.
Yeah.
So we did some resort hopping, and our kids had surprised us with a dinner at Ohana's for our retirement.
Yeah, it was
So
delicious.
That was one of the best
That
meals
was
we've
a
had.
really, really good meal. It's family style, so it's all you can eat. So you're not going to go hungry.
Anyone that's been there many years ago, like we had, they used to serve you with the skewers of meat.
Yeah, the skewers.
And
Well, we've only eaten there once, and that was many, many years ago. And they had the skewers of meat, and it was still all you can eat, so you can order as much
Right.
as you want. But I like the way they did it this time. It was delicious.
it was very well done.
Very delicious meal.
So anyone that knows the Polly, that is us in the lobby before we actually went into the restaurant.
Yeah, we got someone to take our picture.
Heading down, Johnny. We'll see
Bye.
you.
Yeah,
Son is heading out of the pool.
Yeah.
Heading down to the pool and the gym.
All right. We'll see you
See you in a
later.
little while.
See you later.
Bye.
So these are the first. What they did is they put this out. It was delicious. These noodles are very well
those
known.
Noodles are awesome.
Pot stickers, is that what you call
Yeah,
those
they
things?
were very good as well. Everything was great.
My favorite on the whole menu is the chicken wings,
Oh yeah, he's a chicken wing guy.
giant salad.
Yeah, and the dressing was really good. It was like vinaigrette, cilantro. It was a very, very delicious dressing.
This is chicken thighs. I don't forget what that's. Chimichurri, or
something
whatever.
like that.
And then down below, it was a coconut bread, or you could have a nice warm honey roll type of thing.
Yeah.
So those are
Honey
kind of the
butter.
appetizer type of things.
Yeah, it was delicious. It was very good.
This is steak, marinated teriyaki steak. These were put on skewers and they were cooked on an open fire barbecue.
So good.
They were cooked perfect too.
They were cooked perfectly. They're so good.
They're so thick you'd think they'd be undercooked,
I
but they were
know.
perfect.
They were delicious.
What we like.
Yeah, it was really good.
And then she also had shrimp.
Peel and eat shrimp.
And that was marinated something. I forget what they said.
I think it was garlic.
This is warm garlic. Was it
It
garlic
was
sauce?
garlic shrimp, yeah.
And then the only other thing that they put here was the dessert was a
Bread pudding with
Bread
the
pudding.
caramel sauce,
Yeah.
which is the caramel sauce was the best caramel sauce I've ever tasted.
and if you're interested, the meal does include soda.
Yeah.
It's basically
Well,
non-alcoholic drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lemonade, soda, right.
Right. Bottomless cup there. So that was good. Very expensive. So don't think you're going to go in and get a
Mhm.
mid-range meal here. I
No,
want
it
to
was-
say it was over, when tax and tip and everything, you're probably talking high 60s per person if I did the math.
It was really good. Certainly didn't go away hungry. It was the food was really, really awesome. And you could see the castle from
That
there.
was the view from
Yeah.
there, from the restaurant. Well,
Restaurant.
not every seat can see
No,
that.
not every seat could
But-
see that. That's correct. So yeah, that was our second time eating at Ohana's, and we weren't disappointed.
No, we weren't disappointed at all. Let's see. Oh, welcome in, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry, another mod of ours. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us. And Sherry is still pushing for her hours.
Oh yes.
So anyone still willing to put some time aside and play her playlist would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meg, it was good. It's probably would you say Ohana's our favorite restaurant?
Yes, I really, really enjoyed the food there very much. Those noodles were really good. It's so sad because I wanted to take I wanted a doggy bag, so I wanted to take some of those noodles home, but of course you can't have them.
Makes it looks like top-notch food. Yeah, I think it was.
It was top notch. Yeah.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
So we ate there. Now, what do we do? Do we just come back to the car?
No, you went to the ticket out.
Oh, yeah. We were trying desperately. I tried before I went down on the phone with several people. I tried emailing to see how I could qualify if I'm down here for 3 months. If there's any way I could qualify for the Florida annual pass or get any kind of annual pass while we're down here. And I could not find a way. So we actually tried after the meal. We took the monorail. No, we took the boat because they had a power outage.
Yeah, the power outage.
The power outage at a good portion of the Magic Kingdom area.
Yeah.
So the ferries and the monorail were not running.
Yep.
So we took the smaller boats, whatever those are called, took those across the Magic Kingdom, waiting in a long line to guest services to no avail. So we tried guest services twice, seeing if we got a different person, if maybe they would hear in our story, they would
Make
give
an
us a break.
exception,
Yeah. But nope, still stuck here with no annual passes. So we've got 3 days left on our passes that we're going to do this week. And then we don't know what we're doing after the kids leave.
Right,
If we're
we
going to
don't
buy
know.
passes here or buy some at Universal, not really sure. So that was what day of the week was that? Monday that we ate Ohana's?
I think it might have been
Tuesday?
Tuesday. I believe it was Tuesday.
Okay. And then Wednesday we went to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, and we had a reservation later for Ohana's, but we showed up early and they got us in. So that was good. It was good to try because wasn't there, we were supposed to eat much later.
No, that's another good point for anyone making reservations. We went to Ohana's the day before to try, we had a 9 o'clock appointment to try and make it 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was 8:50 our reservation.
was that the same day? Well, on the same day. And they all claim that they don't have any reservations beyond that particular day in this system. That if we come in early, they should be able to slip us in. So we came in,
About,
4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
got right in.
Yeah, got
so
right
keep
in.
that in mind if your reservation doesn't work out. If you have a reservation, they're pretty flexible.
Yeah. So it was great because they canceled our 8:51. The guy in line, the attendant canceled our 8:51 and put us in for 4 o'clock, and that was that. You want to make sure it's canceled so you don't get charged for it.
I love this thing Sherry has on with all the emojis.
Oh.
Welcome, travel lovers. Please like, share, smash the red subscribe button to follow the channel and tap the bell.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, because we don't, because our daughter made the reservations and she wanted to make sure it got canceled because she didn't want to be charged for it. So everything worked out great. We got to eat early.
Now the park was, well, they claimed it was capacity. Now I don't know what capacity is, what percent it is right now. Sherry, you might know that a heck of a lot more than I do, but they claimed it was capacity, and you do need to make a reservation of the park, which they check, and you do have to, you got to make sure it's the right park that day.
Yes.
And you got to make the reservation, I guess, in advance. So they
Yeah.
are very stringent on all that stuff. Even when we got to the parking booth, they made sure we had the reservation before we got in.
Yeah, and they do check your parking ticket too, because you can leave the park and come back, but you have to show them that you paid for parking. You have to show that receipt. And one of the attendants actually scanned in this receipt to make sure it was the right
I'm
date.
trying to find out what's the system, with these, if they're consistent. So we tried 3 different things when we went in. And one was just to say we had been there during the day and they just waved us through. Another one, they wanted to see the receipt. And like Nancy said, they actually scanned it in to
They
verify
scanned
the
it in to
receipt.
verify, yes.
And I forget what the third one was, but it was
He
like 3
waved
different
it,
things.
yeah, I don't know what the third one was.
Brian says another great Disney World restaurant is Shula's Restaurant.
Shoes? I don't know what
I think
that
that's
is.
a steakhouse that's
Oh, is
in
it?
one of the resorts.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that.
I think that's a steakhouse. So welcome in Kathy L. Thank you for joining
Hey,
us.
Kathy?
So yeah, the park was mobbed. Let's see, what was the rides? The mine train we never got on. That was a
No.
consistently over an hour and a half
Yeah.
ride.
We got on Winnie the Pooh. So we went to Winnie the Pooh first, and we got on that. That was no wait.
Hey, Danny, welcome in.
Hi,
Thanks for
Danny.
joining us. Yeah, we tried to do it. They have the new app now, which of course I can barely read my eyes, but our daughter was kind of guiding us through. And so we're trying to hit the low timed rides, and we hit a bunch of the old time ones, but
Yeah.
the ones that were new to us, which is a mine train, we never got on.
We never got on. No.
We did get on Space Mountain at the end of the night. For,
That was
what that, 90, 75
70
minute wait.
Minute wait. That was a long, long wait.
And we decided at that point that Nancy and I were going to sit out anything over
Yeah, because
an hour from now on. The kids could do that alone.
that was the longest John and I have ever waited in line for a ride. We've never waited that long. But I'm glad we did that might be the only roller coaster ride we do, because Everest was closed at Animal Kingdom, and the Rock and Roller Coaster was broken down, but we might not be able to get on that.
Well, Rock and Roll was at Studios.
Oh, that's right. We
Right.
know.
At Magic Kingdom, trying to think, if we got on Splash Mountain, we got on
Well,
Space Mountain at the end of the night.
Yeah.
We never got on Thunder Mountain. That
no,
was the
we
other
never
mountain.
got on Thunder Mountain.
But we've done that.
Yeah,
enough
we've
times
done
in
it
the
before.
past.
It would have been nice to get on the new roller coaster ride, but
We did not see any big parades, but they
No.
had a lot of those little cavalcades, which are kind of cute. In fact,
Yeah,
I've got a video I just put up today on one of the, actually it was a motorcade that they had in the studios, but
Yeah.
those are cute. They have
They
like
are.
1 or 2 floats and
Yeah.
some characters.
yeah,
It's a
I
good way
love
to
seeing
see
them. Yeah, I do. I enjoyed it.
There was no spot to actually pose with them, which
No.
I thought I was very sad about.
Yeah,
But of course, this is the Haunted Mansion you see in the picture. They're one of our favorites.
yeah, I like the Haunted Mansion, and the castle was so pretty, decked out for the 50th.
Yeah.
I got a pin. I'll have to show everybody my pin that I
Let
got.
me pull this down for a second. Yeah, Nancy was very excited.
Yes, I found my pin. It says,
Let's see.
I love the castle, and it has Mickey and Minnie, and it says 50 anniversary. I love it. I was excited. I was ecstatic to find that, because that's exactly what I wanted.
So yeah, that's what she
Yes.
wanted. She found it finally.
Yes.
Go on her hat.
Yep,
with the
it'll go
other-
on my hat with the other pins, so I'm happy about that.
So that's beautiful. The castle,
Oh, I know.
they have
The
the
castle's
new
beautiful.
enchantment fireworks, which we saw once from the Polynesian Beach
Yes.
the night we went to the restaurant,
Right,
Hana's,
Ohana's, yeah,
and the music is piped through.
yeah,
If you ever have a chance to watch it, it's a different kind of view because it's far away. And then when you get closer, we were blocked by trees,
Yeah.
but they have a nice little projection on the castle.
yeah, it was
and the-
pretty. The colors are beautiful.
And once they edit the stuff, we can look at the
And-
fireworks with
And
that.
I've never seen Tinkerbell all lit up like that. That was really, really cool.
We had
She's
used we
gorgeous.
have video of her coming down at the beginning of the fireworks.
Yes, but-
years and years ago.
yeah.
This is the first time they actually ran it during the fireworks.
Yeah, and she was lit up. It
She
was
likes
really,
Meg
really
likes
cool.
the pin.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was thrilled.
Where are you staying? Well, Danny, what we did is we're at the hotel for 3 nights, and now we're at a condo that we get for Airbnb.
We're like 8 minutes from Disney.
Let me
right?
go really quickly, Dan,
John?
so you can see it. Dun, 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 dun. This is the place right now.
Yeah, 8 minutes, about 8 to 10 minutes from
Windsor Hills.
Disney.
It's a fantastic location. If anyone is looking to come down and is interested in this, let us know. Email us something. I'll give you details. I mean, it is an 8-minute drive. Took us to get to the Animal Kingdom yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice.
Let's get back.
I'm glad we got someone to take our picture at Ohana's because we don't have too many family pictures.
Right. Let's see. Wait a minute.
And I love the
Oh.
castle. I love the castle so much. That's why
Hey,
I
welcome in, Casey. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Casey.
Thanks for joining us.
How you doing?
What are you getting for weather down there in Texas?
Yeah.
Because just bragging that the 80 degrees we're getting here, and at the same time, both our kids' significant others have been going back and forth that they're getting ice storms up in southern New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So far we've made the right decision by coming down here.
Yeah,
during the
we're
winter.
thrilled away from all that.
Let's see. That's Casey again, another one of our mods. Let's see. Okay, the hellos and the hellos. Okay, so we're still in Magic Kingdom. Like
Oh,
I
someone
said,
took
that's the family.
Yeah, I forgot about this picture. That's a nice picture. that
Amber
someone
on the right and Johnny right there and Nancy and myself.
Yeah,
And
and
the
our
kids
family
bought
shirts.
these matching shirts so we could look like all the other people out there that have to get family matching
took.
shirts, right?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a beautiful picture.
This is at night.
That's
Love that
gorgeous.
picture.
Love that. Absolutely. I could just stay and stare at the castle all night.
What we're doing is we did Magic Kingdom one day. We got a 6-day pass. So we're doing Magic Kingdom the first night. We did Hollywood Studios the second time in. We did Animal Kingdom yesterday. And we're going to do Epcot tomorrow.
Mhm.
And then we have 2 days left to decide which parks we didn't cover enough. The crowds are supposed to go down next week after today because of the marathon. Parks have been mobbed.
Oh.
You don't know who these two folks are? This is kind of a little bit of a thrill for us here because I thought I recognized them and we went over and talked to them and they were gracious enough to let us
Take that.
pose in a picture with them.
Yeah.
And that's my attempt at a selfie. That's the channel Griff and Alyssa,
Yeah.
Colin and Alyssa.
Yeah, I can't believe you caught them out of the corner of your eye and you said, I think that's Griff and Alyssa.
Yeah.
And sure enough.
So that's always true. I'm constantly keeping a little eye now to see if there's anyone in the
Yeah.
park that day
Yeah.
that we might recognize.
Yeah. So yeah, we got to pose with them.
Let's see. So then, it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we made our way to the
Animal
studios.
Kingdom.
Now the one
No,
thing.
yesterday was the Animal Kingdom.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, a few days ago. So the one thing we know is all the resorts and the parks were still dressed up for Christmas,
Yeah.
which was great because we have never seen any of them decked up.
No, that
Christmas.
was a treat for us because we have never seen that.
They all had huge trees, beautifully
Yeah,
decorated
beautiful
trees,
Yeah.
and this was the dinosaur Gertie, I
Gertie.
think is her name,
Yep.
at the studios. Let's see. Very nice. Thank you for the compliments. Back in the year 2020, they had the NBA basketball bubble in Disney. I know. That was an interesting playoff, wasn't it, Brian?
And Brian, thank you for being our moderator. We appreciate that too.
There's Griff and Alyssa. I know. You guys, when you read the thumbnail, you thought I was making it up, didn't you? But we did get to meet
Yeah,
them.
we did get to meet them. Yeah.
I'm not sure why they were in the parks. We didn't talk to him long enough for
No.
such a crowded day. But I did send him an email after the fact, so I'm hoping he can answer some of those questions for me. Okay, so we're in the studios. Now, the studios, what was our goal? We wanted the Rock and Roll roller coaster, but the line was too long. Now, keep in mind, this is one of the two parks we're thinking of doing the second day in. So we got Star Tours twice at a 5-minute
Star
wait.
Tours
which
twice was
surprised me.
fun, and we saw 2 different movies, so
Right.
it was even more enjoyable
Right.
because we didn't repeat the movie.
We got on the Smuggler's Ride in Star Wars. What a gorgeous land that is. I'm sure you all know. So that was like a typical 3D ride. I personally thought Star Tours was better than the Smuggler's one. But I think it was close to 2.5 to 3 hours all day for the
Yeah.
Resistance one. So we never got on that.
Yeah, no, never got on that.
One thing that we've been doing, which is very hard to do, we can get up at 6 or 7 in the morning and getting to the park at least a half hour before it opens so that we could try and head to that one big ride,
Yeah.
which has worked in most cases. Like we did yesterday. I won't go into Animal Kingdom much, but it worked yesterday for one of the rides in Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom.
Mhm.
But we'll do that in the next live.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the next slide.
But this is okay. So let's go. Jurassic Park. I know it does look that way, but this is a friendly dinosaur, Paul. It's like the old Dino dinosaur, vegetarian. This is Star Wars land.
Oh, that was incredible.
You feel like you're walking in a movie set.
No.
And this, if you can see my arrow here, this little window here, this spot is the queue for the Smuggler's Ride when we're going through that. So we actually got pictures from that view and then
That
this
was a
view.
cool.
That looks like actually something that someone else took. It's a pretty
Yeah.
good job taking the picture, huh?
That was cool. That the ride was okay, but the props were great. Just
Right.
waiting to get to the ride.
So we didn't do the Resistance.
No.
We also, this is Toy Story Land. We
Oh, I love Toy Story Land.
never got on the Slinky Dog
No,
because the
I
line
would
was
like
an
to.
hour and a half for
Yeah.
a short roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
We did get on the, what's the game when you shoot
The
the,
Toy Story ride.
yeah, is it called Toy Story Ride? The one where you're shooting at targets. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a blast. I think it's called Toy Story. I mean, that was a ride that had been moved to Toy Story Land, right? It was on the other side of the park last time.
No,
we
what they
it.
did is they reconfigured it. Why can't I think of the name? Toy Story. It's the one where you shoot the targets, but the opening was on the opposite side before, and
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll get it.
they reconfigured it so that you're actually entering through Toy Story Land. Oh, that looks amazing. I would like to just walk around. And that's what we did. It's unbelievable.
Oh, it's so fun. I'm gonna
The
go get
the theming
the,
that they have there. I mean, everything from the ground. Like when we went to Avatar Land, the ground was glowing, and the plants and everything else. You try to
Toy
look at
Story
them.
Mania.
Oh, Toy Story Mania. That's
Yeah.
the name. Okay.
It's Toy Story Mania. You ride this midway style 4D shooting game. Yeah, lot of fun. It
No, the
was a blast.
Falcon. The Falcon's all we did, right? Yeah, the Falcon Smugglers is the one we did do.
It's called.
We
That
did.
was called
And
Millennium
we didn't-
Falcon Smugglers
Yeah,
Run.
that's what we did.
That's the one we did. Yes.
And we did that by going first thing in the morning.
Yes. Yeah,
let's
we
also
got.
see-
It's always a good idea to get a map. I'll show you because it does help out a lot. You know.
Well, it's
And
like
if you
it's
can't
like
remember the name of the ride, you can always look it up like I just did.
we're cheating a little with
Yeah.
this. Because we have the different things from the different parks, and we use it more for reference because
Yeah.
of our memories, right?
Yeah. It's hard to remember. Yeah.
But like Meg said,
Okay.
you know, the
you
theming
say?
is incredible.
Oh, the theming's remarkable.
If you're
Yeah.
into the Toy Story stuff, you go in there, and the whole land is built with oversized toys. And
Oh
toy
yeah,
pieces.
you see it's great. The cues are fun. You look up, you see the Monopoly board or the Scrabble board.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure what the reasoning was, Sherry. We did opening. What we did is opening and close at the 3 parks we've done so far, and we went for a big ride first thing, and then the park got crowded, and we thought the lines were going to go down by the end of the night. We went home for lunch, back here for lunch, and then we went out again.
Yeah, that's what's nice about being 8 minutes away. We can come back for lunch.
But what was I going to say? But they didn't really shorten. A lot of them didn't shorten.
No. they
So we're
didn't.
hoping, the theory is, if you look at the app, the theory is everything's going to drop down next week, that this is all because of the marathon. So we'll see. And Slinky Dog is meeting go later at night. Yeah. So hopefully. Casey says, did you do the teacups? Now, is that from Sean, Casey, or is that from you? We actually
There was a line for
saw
the
the teacups,
There was
right?
a line for the teacups.
And there was a line at that
Yeah.
point. We were going to try it just so we could send the
Yeah,
picture back to
I-
Sean. But
I was willing to go on it. I've been on them before. I mean, I don't particularly love the teacups, but I've been on them before.
were you guys in California? No. Sure. So let's see. Okay, so that was Toy Story Land. And then this is what we're going to go back to when we're done this live today. That's our pool here.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The nice thing that we've run into with most places, and maybe it's all places in Florida, they're all heated pools.
They're beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. You just walk right in.
And they're not heated like they claim heated pools up north. When they say
Right.
it's heated pool up there, if it's a cold day, the water's cold.
Yeah, this is nice.
This
It's
you
really
can
nice.
actually feel the warm water coming in.
Yeah, you just walk right in. It feels great.
So this resort has a main building. Actually, these wristbands here.
Oh yeah, I have mine on too.
Let's
Did you
see.
take yours off?
Yeah.
Oh.
These wristbands you're supposed to wear in the shower 24 hours a day for the whole month. But I made mine a little loose so I could take it on and off. And what that does is it gets you into that pool area that you saw. There's a couple of slides that we've done. There's a workout room, which I haven't done. Actually, I think our son's down there
Our
now,
son's
right?
down there now, yeah.
Yeah, Florida. We're in Florida. We've been in Florida since
December 27th.
no, we left
Oh, I'm sorry, that's when we
27th,
left,
29th,
yeah.
maybe
29th,
30th,
yes.
and we're hoping to stay through March
Yeah, hope
if we can find
so.
someplace to stay.
Hmm.
So that's what our goal is right now. We've been following all the stuff in the news with going on with the cruise lines. I don't know if that's affecting you, Casey, at all with your group cruise coming up. And Sherry's got a cruise going out to Alaska coming up this summer too. I
Alaska,
think.
that's
So-
on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I hope that goes according to plan, Sherry.
So have any of you been to Disney recently? Now we originally picked we're going to go down the middle of January to beat the marathon crowds, but our kids' schedule only worked around the first 2 weeks of January. And it worked out good because other than hitting a little bit of an ice storm coming down, we've had great weather here.
Mm-hmm.
And they've had 2 ice storms and a snowstorm
Yeah.
up in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
In fact, today we've talked to a few people and they've been trying to go out. They've been slipping and sliding out on their driveways and on the streets.
Yeah.
So we feel comfortable here. Okay, so yeah, so Sherry has her Alaska in June. Is that still, have you heard any gossip on that stuff? I know everything's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that decision on the 15th with the CDC is going to affect cruises more or less. Let's see. Kathy L. is going on the Anthem in 22 days.
Oh,
so
22
it's still
days.
on.
Oh, good. That's Royal Caribbean, right? Anthem of the Seas? I can't.
Yeah.
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 Is that right?
It's a nice ship. That was the one we were looking at.
I like.
We went on
Royal
Oasis and we were
Caribbean.
looking at that because Anthem, I think, is the one that they flip-flop between Florida and New Jersey. So we were actually looking at that at one point. Brian's coming down here. Yeah, you told us
Brian's
that.
coming
He's coming down in February. Now, how long are you staying down
wow.
here, Brian? And where are you staying?
Yeah. I do
Hey.
like Royal Caribbean a lot. Well, the first time I sailed, I was a fan.
Hey, Larry, welcome in.
Hi, Larry.
10:38 there in the morning.
Wow.
1:39 here, Larry, in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
And the temperature is
Amanda,
82.
are you there? I can barely see you.
We'll have
Oh,
to,
yeah,
We'll have
okay.
to brag about the temperature being 82 today.
Yeah, what's the temperature up there, Larry? And give it to me in Fahrenheit, please. Don't make me do the math. Hellos. Yeah, Royal. It is Royal.
Yeah.
Caribbean.
I thought
She's
it was.
just verifying it.
I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the cruises. Well, there was a bunch. There was a bunch of videos we were watching where they were canceling cruises left and right, and I really couldn't put together a pattern if it was one particular cruise line or a bunch of them or not. Sherry had a nice live yesterday, I think it was, that I watched, where she was going over a lot of the stuff going on with the cancellations. Oh, you're staying there. Okay, he's staying at the Parkway Resort Hotel.
Oh, okay.
That's funny because that's one of the places we were looking at through the Airbnb, possibly. Well, I don't know if it's possibly, but we're trying to find a place. The hotel we stayed in was great, but now we got a refrigerator full of food, so we really need to find a place like a condo type of place with a refrigerator, inside refrigerator.
Yeah, I definitely want a refrigerator. I can go without the washer dryer, but I definitely want a refrigerator.
Larry said 36 Fahrenheit. That's
36.
not terrible.
That's not bad, but I'll take 82.
I'm trying to think of what they're getting up in our neck of the woods. It was real low, right?
I thought it was 16 degrees.
Is that what they were saying,
I thought they
16?
said 16.
Okay, 16. So we did Animal Kingdom yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that was a blast. We had never been there at night because they closed early. last time we were there, but they extended the hours till 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, it was, well, we won't go into that until we do our next live, because I can get some pictures up here too.
But it was great to see it at night. It was very enjoyable.
Today we promised our daughter that we would leave all day today free so she could spend at the pool, because it's supposed to be the hottest day of the week
Yes.
before they return to the cold New Hampshire air. Was it 82 out there and sunny?
Yep,
I think we said.
82 and sunny, yep.
Let's see. We plan on trying, before they leave, there's a couple of buffets that we're planning on going to. One's a hibachi one, and
China.
the other one is what was
The
the
Golden
Golden
Corral.
Corral, typical Golden
Everybody
Corral.
knows the Golden Corral.
Right.
Yeah, we really enjoy that, yeah.
But we do recommend Ohana's for
Oh, of
anyone
course.
that's.
It is a little pricey, but the food is awesome.
Let's see. So any other questions about the parks? Oh, the tickets. Okay, this kind of took me by surprise. I don't know if I could be doing this myself if my daughter wasn't here with a little phone. She, all the tickets are on the phone.
Yeah,
And she basically scans the ticket and then whoever's name it is has to put their, finger down for the finger scan. And that's how we've been getting into the park. So I'm not sure what happens if something happened to her phone or
I don't
whatever.
know, I
But
know. So far, it's been a smooth transition, She just scans it, we put our finger there, and in we go. But yeah, if something happened to her phone, she almost lost her phone. That was scary.
yeah,
She left it in the girls' room, and she realized she didn't have her phone. She went back and she was looking around for it, and the attendant there said, "Are you looking for something, ma'am?" And she said, "My phone." And the attendant had it in her pocket, so she lucked out finding it.
right. And an honest attendant
Yeah,
too.
honest attendant, right? Because that could have been a disaster.
Right. Sherry says 32 in St. Louis.
Oh,
Larry says enjoying retirement. It's still early to tell, Larry, but it's a good start.
we just feel like we're on vacation right
Right.
now. We don't feel like we're actually retired, right?
Until we get
feel
beyond
like
that,
we're on
well, we're doing the
vacation.
parks.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
doing the
the
parks. Our kids
the
are
nice
here.
place. The kids are here.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like a vacation right now. But once they leave and we realize we don't have to be back to work.
Right. Right. That's the whole thing. When we do a day to day and it's trying to fill it, we obviously can't go at the same pace we're going out and buying park tickets.
No.
Every day.
We're really, we're writing down all the, everything we spend our money on, and we're gonna really. This is a, learning experience for us to find out if we can swing this every year.
Right. For anyone else that's heading into retirement, it's kind of a huge learning process. And I have no idea if we're overextending ourselves or not right now. We will go home, like Nancy said, and come up with everything and say, okay, can we do more parks? Can we stay in nicer places? Do we have to downgrade our places?
We don't know yet. Well, like I said, we'll crunch all the numbers and see what we can do.
So that's going to be a big summer for us doing that.
Right.
Plus, our son is getting married.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's another thing.
We
Yeah.
also have that cruise in October.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. Yeah.
Brian says, I love the Sci-Fi Theater in Hollywood Studios.
Oh, we haven't seen that.
We've never eaten there,
Yeah.
but I love sticking my head in there. For anyone that hasn't been in there, the seats and tables are set up like you're sitting in a car.
Yeah.
And in front of you is a giant drive-in.
Yeah, we've gotten pictures of it, but we've never eaten there. Yeah.
I mean, how many of you still go to the drive-in? Nancy and I have a drive-in about 40 minutes from us. So we try and go at least once a year to see a movie. And just, I guess, for old time's sake, right?
Yeah, for old time's sake. Right?
Well, we've gotten to the point now where we go either early or late because the bugs become a major issue.
Yeah, I usually don't make it to the second movie. I'm kind of out like a light come second movie.
Cheryl, we were at Disney Springs this summer, no admission price and free parking. World Disney was great. Okay, another good tip. You're right. We had been there many years ago, and then we went 2 years ago on a ship excursion.
Oh yeah, we did. We saw all the trees lit up for Christmas.
Right, right. The Christmas
Christmas
stroll there, or the Christmas tree stroll.
Yeah.
So when we went 2 years ago, we were shocked. There was an island off part of Disney Springs. It was an island, and it used to be called Pleasure Island.
Oh, that
back
was
in the day.
years
and you pay
years
a fee,
ago.
and you get on the island, and you can get into all the nightclubs. There's no cover charge. There was a comedy club, and all different kind of music. Since then, they've redeveloped the whole place, and there's all these upscale well, they're all, I guess Disney is all upscale. All these upscale type of restaurants. They do have some entertainment.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful area.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And then you come over to the main part, which is where Cheryl and Ed are talking there, where you have the big Disney store.
Yeah.
We went in and got it was funny because we told the kids we go in for a treat. My daughter's favorite treat is a caramel apple.
Yeah.
Our son's is a Rice Krispie square. Now back when we took them last time, the Rice Krispie squares are like this and that thick.
Oh, yeah.
And
We should post that picture of him eating the Rice Krispie treat. Yeah, I think he was like 12, and I got him eating the Rice Krispie treat, and it was nice and thick. Yeah.
And we went in now, and he was going to get the Rice Krispie. She was going to get the apple. Well, the apple was very tasty, our daughter said, but it got much smaller.
Much smaller.
And you could tell the layer of caramel. It was less
Thinner,
layers, right?
yeah.
Thinner. And our son's, it was a little very thin shaped Mickey Rice Krispie
Yeah.
thing. So he ended up getting, he got a piece of fudge
He
instead.
got cookies and cream fudge instead.
Right. So that was different. That was in Goofy's place again. They still have the Rainforest Cafe, but they added something very similar, animatronic filled with dinosaurs.
Yeah, that
to
was
restaurant
different. Yeah.
And the chicken place. Remember the chicken place we were looking at with all the
Yeah.
different kind of dips?
Yeah.
I think Amy had recommended that we check it out.
I got to tell a funny story. We did eat in the Rainforest Cafe years ago because my husband was doing all these surveys and he got all these coupons, and the meal ended up costing us 44 cents when we were all done. I cracked up laughing because it was good. The meal was good, and there was 4 of us, and that's how much it cost with all your coupons.
And that was a lot 10 years ago, and I think it was a $76 bill or something
Yeah,
like that.
it
So
was
that was
like
a lot back
yeah,
then.
it was quite. I had to laugh. I go, how much was that? 44 cents. I think we did it for Amber's birthday too. It was yeah, I think we wanted to go for her
Doing
birthday. Yeah.
And like Sheldon had said, to our surprise, we got in this line, couldn't find the parking we wanted, so we got into this parking garage. And I'm going to put a video on it. It's really kind of cool. Everything is so electronic now.
Yeah.
It tells you how many spaces are left and what floor they're on.
I know.
It even has a light on the roof, coming down from the ceiling that flags it's green if a space is empty, so you don't have to go up and down every aisle.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's incredible. And so we parked there thinking that was going to be in Disney, right? Because
Right.
it costs us $25 to park each day at the parks. It's going to be an arm and a leg. It was nothing. The park
Yeah.
garages are free.
Yeah.
So that's a great
That
little
was
thing to
nice.
know if you go down to the stores there.
Yeah.
The only problem we've had is we always go into the Disney Christmas shop
Yeah.
to get an ornament.
Yeah.
And we wanted an ornament similar to
Yeah.
this style type of thing with the 50th anniversary on it. That's a pin, by the way. But they had none.
No, we
And
didn't
they
see it.
told us we probably can only find them in the parks, but we have not any luck
No,
with that yet
yeah,
either.
we haven't any luck. I got this at Magic. I got this last night at Animal
Yeah.
Kingdom, but one of the gift shops that I went to in Animal Kingdom, she said, "Oh, you'll probably have luck at Magic Kingdom finding that," but we didn't have any luck. And then there was another gift shop, and I said, "Oh, John, I want to try this gift shop." And in the far right-hand corner of the gift shop, they had these pins.
Right.
I just happened to spy it, and I was thrilled because I was looking for one just like this.
So downtown Disney Springs is a free. If you're looking for something to kill a day, it is a free parking, free walking around. There's a lot of stuff to look at. They had entertainment.
Yeah, I was just
several
going to
spots
say
for
that they
entertainment.
did have entertainment. Yeah, it's definitely worth going. Oh, they have these things that, what are those?
You're talking the amphibian boats.
Yeah,
down there,
those
right?
amphibian boats. That was cool. And
Yeah.
how much were those for an hour? Do you know?
I
Well, no,
forget
not
what
an
the
hour.
kid said,
It was
but
like-
that was one of the things they were looking to get us instead of they did a lot of research on before they decided on the Hondas, and
Yeah.
they were looking at those amphibian cars. It's like a convertible that just drives right into the water
Yeah,
and takes you
it's
around
really
the
cool.
lake.
And then they had a tethered balloon. I don't know how much
Right.
that was, but yeah, we got pictures of the amphibian cars. I think
Right.
we got video of
Yeah.
that.
We will,
They look
those
cool.
will come out at some point.
I'm glad
Sherry,
I'm glad they chose Ohana's though, because that was really
Oh, it's
really
delicious.
delicious, and it was just so relaxing, and it was really nice.
Sherry says her annual pass to Silver Dollar City is on the phone, electronic now
Oh, is
too.
it really?
So I wonder
Okay.
if all the parks
Yeah,
are
I
going that
wonder
way.
if that's the way they do it now. Yeah, so you don't want to lose your phone. I'm so glad Amber found hers because that was scary.
Larry's never been to a drive-in.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
really?
if I would recommend you start now. It's something that's kind of been in our blood all our lives. Because
Oh, we grew up with drive-ins.
Right.
I mean, we had one like what, 10 minutes from my house growing up.
Well, they were
They
everywhere.
were everywhere.
Growing up.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
And we liked them just for something different that kind of brings back the nostalgia. But if you've never been on one and you're sitting in your car, and especially if it's rainy or buggy or
Yeah.
hot or humid, you're probably going to wonder what the big excitement of a
I
drive-in
remember
is.
like the speakers would always fall off your car. Remember, you have to hook them to you have to roll down your window and hook them to your car.
Well, you're really telling how old we are now.
I
Yeah,
know.
the old speakers that
Yeah, roll down your window, right?
Nowadays,
them-
it's through the radio.
Yeah, now it's through the radio.
It was the speakers, and then you had to bring a radio. Remember?
Yeah,
Portable
that's
one you listen
right.
to. Now it's
Yeah.
all fed through your
I
internal.
remember one of our son Johnny, he had a birthday party, and that was what we did. We took him to the drive-in with a few of his friends.
Right.
So it was fun. And they were playing football out in the parking lot.
That
they
was
had
a
good
fun
time.
part too. Back then,
Yeah.
they used to have swing sets
Yeah, they had
and
little
everything
swing
else for
set,
them.
yeah.
So it was a whole evening.
Yeah.
Nick says there's a drive-in close, but I don't have a car, so
That
that would make it a
won't
little more
work.
difficult. Yeah.
But it's fun. You bring your lounge chairs. You can sit outside your car, and I don't know, something different. We
Tommy
grew up with
says,
them.
getting complicated for us silver hairs who are technically not so astute to travel with everything on smartphones. Many have unlimited data plans. How I miss paper. And you're right about that, because I was worried. I guess technically, if we go through the gate to a Disney park and then we walk over to, I'm not even sure they told us, guest services on the outside. Maybe there's one inside too, but if you go over there, you can actually get a paper version.
Yeah.
Which I was thinking about doing because of thinking, what if the kids ditched us and we were wandering around the park?
Yeah.
So we thought about that. But you're right. I can barely read the phone. I'm lucky. I got the biggest phone out there, and I can barely read the thing without my glasses.
But it's really nice when you separate and everybody has a phone and you can just text them to say, where are you? How long are you going to be in line for? You can communicate.
Right. Larry, you sound like my kids. What is paper?
Oh,
John, look up the Boston Lobster House before you go to Golden Corral. It's all you can eat lobster spot.
ooh, we went by it.
No,
Didn't
I had looked into that in the past.
Yeah.
The only problem is, and I know Casey, you can think I'm spoiled, but the lobster there. Maybe we'll recheck that out though. Maybe we'll pop ourselves in. There's one right down the street
Yeah,
from
we
this
went by
place.
it. All right.
When we went, this is 10 years ago, the lobsters were very small. There wasn't much meat on them, and there was a long line you had to wait to get there. But, that might have changed. That might be an interesting one to give the
Hey,
kids
it's
that
worth,
option.
yeah, it's worth checking out. I'm glad you brought that
I
up.
think it's called I think you're talking the Boston Lobster Feast, right? Isn't
I
it?
think
Is that what it's called?
I'm not sure what it's
I'll
called.
look
But
it up.
check out. That's a good point.
Now, have you eaten it, or it's just something you heard about? Let's see. Okay, Cheryl, we heard Blaze Pizza in Disney Springs is really good. I didn't see a Blaze
I didn't
Pizza.
either.
Didn't eat there. I think that's the one that's owned by or possibly owned by LeBron James, isn't it? Blaze Pizza.
I don't recall
We ate
seeing
a
a
piece of Dublin for fish and chips.
Oh, I've seen cookies. Yeah,
Saw
there was always that bakery place. What was the name of that? That was a lot. I think it was Gideon's.
I have to check. I have to check that place for the fish and chips, but I didn't see the Blaze
I
at all.
don't recall seeing a Blaze. No.
Well, I mean, it doesn't mean it was
No, I
really
know.
just
I'm
right.
just saying. Yeah.
I need to
just
check out
don't-
the Golden Corral. Well, the funny thing is, we used to always enjoy Golden Corral, and they finally moved some up to the northeast. There's one about an hour from us.
Yeah.
In Manchester, New Hampshire. And we've been wanting to go there, but then, of course, before they even opened the new one in Manchester, the pandemic hit. So they
Yeah.
finally opened this about 6 months ago, maybe. And we wanted to go there. And the irony is, we're probably going to go back to Golden Corral in Florida before we ever
I
hit the
know,
one that's
that's
out from our
ironic,
house.
Yeah.
Sherry likes your pin.
Oh, thank you. I'm very thrilled.
So
I
show
love
just
it.
in case anyone popped on
Yeah,
there and
this
saying,
is
what
my souvenir
pin is
pin.
Sherry talking
So I
about?
have a hat. I've been collecting pins for a while. I don't have a lot, but I have a decent amount, I guess. I have enough to cover my hat. And so this will go on my hat.
Very nice.
So I don't have I left that hat with all the pins at home, but I will add to my collection.
Tommy, weather's in Epcot is a place for your daughter. They got great, really?
What is it?
In
Caramel
Epcot,
apples?
that we will have to point out
Oh.
because in other tasty treats, we like to go around the countries and we get 3 or 4 or 5 desserts and just split them with
Yeah.
all of us. So we all get a taste.
What's the
But
name
if
of it?
she knew Werther's, I'm sorry, I'm saying
Werther's, like Werther's
Epcot.
candies, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for letting
Tell me,
us
where's
know
that located? Is that in the countries, particular country, or is that out front? Definitely have to tell her. About that.
Yeah, she will enjoy that. Yeah.
They use a lot of the snack. Oh, so they were on that the meal plan.
Oh, okay. I know we got a cannoli one time, and my son and myself got a cannoli in Italy, and we thought it was okay, but I loved the French bakery. That's where I got that Napoleon dessert. That was so good. I remember that very well.
Let's see. Oops.
Oh,
Larry says,
I'll be right back.
I see you found the Airbnb, and yeah, this is where we're staying, Larry. We found it from January 1st till January 29th, and we'll have to see where fate brings us from there. We may be doing our next live from a street corner or something. Who the hell knows? Let's see. Brian, I want to meet up together, hang out with you, John, Nancy, Bever. Yeah, once you know, you can email us all your details, Brian, and we'll see if schedules hook up. Like I said, we don't know where we're going to be in February yet. We want to stay in the area because even though we probably won't go back into the parks after this week because we don't have an annual pass, we do plan on doing resort hopping until
Yeah,
let us
we'd like
back
to
into
do
the
that.
parks.
Yeah.
And we'd like to stay in the area for a little while longer. If not, we would just find a different part of Florida to go.
But speaking of resort hopping, the Riviera Hotel, that is so beautiful. That resort is beautiful. It was the Caribbean one that we visited, and then the Riviera. They were both so beautiful.
Well, the one day they let us resort hop,
Yeah.
we went in through the Caribbean, and they wouldn't let us into Riviera, so we went to Riviera. So we went into the Caribbean. We walked the Caribbean, which is gorgeous.
Oh, it's
resort.
gorgeous.
We had done that years ago, but didn't remember all the stuff they had
No,
there.
I didn't. It was
Then-
beautiful.
Then we climbed onto the Skyway,
Yeah, the skyline.
which is a
New,
lot of fun.
right? That was like 3 years old, you think? We wasn't there
Yeah.
last time we were here.
It's a great form of transportation.
Yeah.
It was a cheaper version of the monorail. From what I understood, it was $1 million a mile to do the monorail track, so they went with the Skyrider,
Skyline.
and boy, it had a lot
I
of
think.
fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I
Yeah.
could stay on that for hours.
I
But
know.
anyways,
That's a fun ride in itself.
so we took that and we went to the Riviera,
Yeah.
and
Riviera.
walked around there.
It was
All these, we
beautiful.
have pictures on all these, but I won't play
Yeah.
with them now because they'd have to pull them up.
Yeah.
And they had a bocce court. They also had cornhole.
Oh, yeah,
which
we
we
had
loved, so we
cornhole.
had some cornhole games.
It was fun.
Then got back on the Skyway and went to the Animation Resort,
Yes.
which was adjacent to, what is it? Pop Century.
Pop Century, right?
Walked around both of those.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun doing that.
And then got back on the Skyway.
It's called the Skyliner, I think.
Is it Skyliner or Sky?
Skyliner.
Skyliner. Okay,
Yes.
I apologize
Yeah.
but let's get the Sky part.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Sherry, for putting this up. Welcome, travel lovers. Please share, smash the red button, subscribe. We appreciate all that. So Larry would like to go to drive-ins. Paul used to have drive-in. That's what I hear from more people that they used to have a drive-in. We had
Yeah.
tons around us.
I always like that song. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. You know that about drive-ins.
No, I've
You
never
don't
heard that
remember
song.
that?
Welcome in, Ashley. Ashley Radcliffe.
Hi, Ashley.
Ratliff. Not Radcliffe. Okay, so I think that, KC, is that you've been to that restaurant. So you really enjoyed it then. I'll
The
have to check
Boston
it out.
Lobster?
Right, because
Yeah, we went by it, and I pointed that out, and you said,
well, there's one very close to it.
yeah.
I
I
think,
said, oh, there's a Boston Lobster there.
yes, we did. He wants to know if we met. I will show you since if you hadn't seen it.
Oh, Bucky's.
No. Just so they have proof, yeah. Okay, that was our
Oh
honor.
God, look at that food, and I
That's
want it.
Magic Kingdom. And this is in the night.
Yeah,
we
Griff
met-
and Alyssa.
right.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, she just asked if we met them.
Yeah.
That was a thrill for us.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a thrill meeting any YouTubers.
Right. So far, this is our second YouTuber
Right.
we've met now because we met Eric B.
Right.
He was in New Hampshire, and that was we were able to meet up with him.
And he's actually going to be down here again. I want to say the beginning of March.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where.
That's a great picture. Yeah, they were nice enough to let us take their pictures, so we
Right.
appreciated that.
Sherry has a drive-in close by. We need to go. That would be fun. Yeah, if you used to go there during your younger days, it really brings back some memories. Just watching the movie and because the thing is, you can load the car up with. We used to load it up with pizza and snacks and everything else.
Oh yeah, it was a blast. The only thing is, when we saw Pirates of the Caribbean, it was a little dark at the drive-in. That's the only negative thing. That movie was a little
Yes,
dark.
but that was before they put the new projection system
okay.
in their defense.
All right, okay.
Hey, welcome in, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. Hey, we're in your state.
Yeah. The neighbor, Florida neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really do like Florida a lot. I don't know if I can handle it in the summer. I've been here in the summer only one time, and gets a little hot, but I love it this time of year.
So Casey says he's eaten them many times. We'll have to check that out. I definitely will
really?
pop in and see if it looks good.
We'll check it out.
Now, is it one in Texas, or have you eaten at the ones in Orlando? Sherry loves Golden Corral too.
Oh, do you? Yeah. How can you beat it? We went there. Oh, we have a Golden Corral that it was in Springfield, Mass. And we took our children to the Basketball Hall of Fame
Right.
in Springfield, Mass. And then we went to the Golden Corral, and it was Thanksgiving. And it was absolutely delicious. They had a chocolate fountain. The kids got cotton candy at the end of their meal. It was great.
We enjoyed it. Yes.
We really, really enjoyed it. The food was just so awesome. And yeah, it just made the whole trip that much more fun.
See, Brian says we should get together. We should get together in February, get some food. That sounds good if we can make it work.
Yeah.
Once we find out where we're living. Right?
I know, we might be homeless. You can meet us at our vehicle. We can have some ham sandwiches.
There's a good Golden Corral in Smithfield, North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Here in New Jersey. It's
Oh.
dirty and not very good. I know, it does. There is extremes on them.
Yeah.
You go into some, in the selection, and some of them are poor, but we've been pretty lucky in all the
Well,
ones
we were
we've been
happy
to.
with the one in Springfield, Mass. We were surprised how good that was.
Okay, so Tommy says near Germany is the apples.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so-
It's Werther's. Okay, so Werther's. I'm gonna write that down. I don't want to forget about that. Werther's near Germany.
Now you gotta find the pen though.
Oh, let me
Nancy.
go
I had a
get the
pen
pen.
right
I'll write
here.
that down. Because I don't want her to miss out.
No, that's something she'd be thrilled with.
She would be thrilled, and we've never gotten one. Yeah, we never gotten one there.
Welcome
before.
in, Edna.
Whoa,
Thank you
I
for
just
joining
dropped my
us.
pen.
Edna is preparing for another cruise.
So Werther's near Germany.
Yep.
Werther's near Germany. Okay.
We're in Florida, John. Larry, we are technically in Kissimmee, and we're an 8-minute drive to
Where's
get
that?
into Disney. Well, actually, it's less than 8 minutes to get actually into Disney World. If we get into the park itself, the parking lot took us 8 minutes to get to Animal Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm not Magic Kingdom. Disney World, for anyone who doesn't know, is the size of Manhattan Island, New York, and I think it's 40. I don't know if that's 42 square miles or what it is, but it's big. So when a lot of times when people say, "Oh, we're 10 minutes from Disney World," by the time you get to the park, you're actually 30-minute ride.
Yeah.
And so this one we didn't know, but it actually has taken us 8 minutes for Animal Kingdom and around the same 8 to 10 for Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
So it's close. And the big thing about Disney, for anyone that's driven a Disney property, it's amazing. You hit all this traffic on I-92 or 192 and I-4 and stuff like that, and you get very frustrated. And as soon as you hit Disney property, for some reason, the magic makes all the cars disappear, and there's very little traffic. It's actually, there's not a lot of, crappy gift shops. You just scoot right in. It's a nice little drive. So that's where we are, Larry. Technically Kissimmee. I was thinking probably Jeremy. Yeah, I guess because of the Werthers, right? Is that some
I know-
hellos and hellos, highs. Hello again. I think you. I don't know if I caught that before. Yeah, I think I
What?
showed you that. Just a real quickie, Ashley. Again, that's the picture of us with them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if she's repeating the question because she didn't see the answer or not.
Yeah, he happened to catch them out of the corner of his eye. I go, where are you going? He's like, I think that's Griff and Alyssa.
If you see Caramel Cushy, you found the place.
Caramel
I
Cushy.
certainly can't forget that name.
I'm going to
You'll
write that
remember
down.
that even if you don't write it down. I
Caramel
guarantee
Cushy.
it.
All right. Well, this is great because she really enjoys those caramel apples. And we usually try to get one for her up in our area around Halloween time, but they don't compare to Disney ones.
No. Loves the Skyliner. That's Sherry.
Yeah, that's fun. I loved it.
Skyliner.
I
You
said
gotta get
that,
that right. I know,
Skyliner.
but I keep on calling
Yeah,
it
I know.
Skyrider,
I keep correcting him.
because there used to be something similar in Magic Kingdom, which most of these people probably don't even remember. And it was a ride. It took you from. It was a one-way ride. I'm trying to think. I can picture it's right near. It's a small world. You get on it there, and that would take you, I think, into Tomorrowland, and you get off. You don't remember that, right?
No, I don't remember that at all. I just remember at Canopy Lake they had that, and we did go on it.
It was a thrill, Sherry, meeting Griff and Alyssa.
Yeah,
Like I said, I don't know why it was a crowded day. I'm not sure why they looked like they were filming some. I would have loved to talk to them for a long time.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to interrupt their filming. So
and also our kids were up ahead of us. They were trying to get on the Space Mountain, so we don't want to.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
Well, I didn't know to think we got lost. I mean, we do have our phones with us, so.
Paul likes drive-ins. Larry says you need some cool. I mean, that's going to be a loaded ship, huh, Larry? The cruise in October with all those people.
Yeah.
Just crossing that thing is nothing happens. It seems like every day something new comes, or every week more. Everything, something new comes out.
Yeah.
So they have a great. I imagine in Texas, where everything's supposed to be bigger, they probably have a great Golden Corral.
Oh, I bet they do. Yeah.
Okay, so you remember that one. It wasn't called. Yeah, it was called the Sky Ride. Okay.
Sky Ride.
It was like an old ski. It wasn't like the ones out there now. It's amazing. The ones they built now that they're running for transportation they're not air conditioned. And people are wondering in the middle of the summer why you don't sweat, but they have it somehow built that it feels like there's air conditioning.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable.
It was very comfortable. Yeah.
So, all right.
And they have it's fun watching them because they have the characters on the windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Well, this is a good place to stop. We've kept them here for an hour.
Yeah.
And we thank you for coming in.
And thank you again to all our moderators. We really appreciate you. And if you can just smash the
likes. We are hoping to come live during the afternoon like we normally do this week and live. But we'd like to come live again next Sunday and maybe be able to get Tanisha back on here with us once we come up with the schedule. Once the kids are gone, we'll be able to come up with a much more set schedule now.
Yeah.
But now we're going to get into our bathing suits and head down to the pool.
Yeah, I'm going to head down to the pool.
Let's see. But there's a few more comments here. We have vloggers. Oh, that's a big one. In January 2023, that's like all the big name vloggers. The cruise, and that's out of New Orleans. Okay, that's right. Yeah, anyone sailing out of Port Canaveral in the next couple months and if they want to get together or get in touch with us because we're only an hour from there. Casey said Sean said she loves John. Colors are beautiful. Thank you very much.
What she said?
I think she's talking about the hat.
Oh yeah, that was a souvenir from way back.
It's actually Nancy's. It's a really cool hat.
Actually, it was my son's souvenir,
but we stole it.
We stole it.
And Sean, maybe we'll get Nancy on the cups if we end up going back to the Magic Kingdom as one of our 2 parks.
Yeah.
If we do, we'll email you a picture of her on the cups.
See, anything that my son didn't take when he moved out of the house, became our property, and that's how we got that.
That's right.
He didn't take it when he moved out, so.
Okay, well, and Larry's going live tonight,
Oh,
so try
good.
and pop on there.
Yeah, try to do that.
We're gonna go out to get more food shopping
Yeah.
after the beach.
Yeah, we
after
get a
the pool,
Walmart
so-
that's what, 8 minutes?
Yeah.
No, less than 8
Right,
minutes.
5 minutes away.
5 minutes away.
So thank you very much. Hopefully you guys will join us during the week.
Yes.
And thank you very much for coming in.
Yep, and stay young, have fun, and to quote Disney, have a magical day.
That's right.
Bye.